Hi, my name is David Nichols. I am the faculty instructor for audio production and music production technologies. I also teach music business and mass media here at Glendale Community College. We're sitting in our recording studio in Glendale College where we have a Pro Tools system and a Yamaha console, and we're about to start one of our recording classes with a band coming in, and we've got a bunch of students ready to track some drums and a full live band. I started recording bands in grade school in 7th grade in my parents' garage, and started as a 4-track and then an 8-track recording studio. I did recordings mobile and out of my bedroom as a kid and through high school. I opened a commercial recording studio when I was 21, and that maxed out kind of at about 5 employees, and I ran that for 22 years. And now I teach here at Glendale Community College. I teach audio production and music business. We are definitely in a state of flux. I think you don't even have to be in this industry to know that the music industry has changed. It's lost, between 10 to 18% a year for the last 10 years, and it's significant. And concurrent to that, there are technological changes that, again, almost everybody's aware of the impact of the internet and MP3s. Their buying habits are changing regardless, purchasing more online and less in stores. And there's almost a perception now that music is and should be free, and it's often very difficult for artists to monetize and capitalize on their investment of writing and recording music. And the future to that is still up in the air a little bit. Different people are seeing several different avenues, but nothing yet has sort of made up for the loss of physical product. We've always gone from records to CDs, from cylinders to records. There's been a lot of different format changes, but it's never been sort of no format, and it's never been completely free in the way it is. With regards to that, I've been kind of studying what happened earlier in the century, where our business lost about 85% over an 8-year period when radio happened, and it's very similar. There was an economic depression. There were changes in technology that allowed the listeners to hear the music for free. It was radio, and that took about 35 years for that to regain it. We didn't achieve record sales that equaled our 1929 record sales until the mid-1960s. And so I think it's good to look at the past in some ways to see how those technological changes and how the changes in how consumers listen to music affects our industry, and we can learn from that. One of the things about Glendale College's recording program is that we don't have fees associated with our recording courses. All of the other schools in the Maricopa County Community College District have fees to take the recording classes, and that's part of how they upgrade the equipment that they're using in the studio. And I feel really good about creating an inclusive program that, aside from the normal registration cost of entering a class, there are no additional fees associated with it. So, I think they're getting a lot of the same knowledge. We're using the same textbook. I'm teaching much of what I taught, for example, at the conservatory, which is a school approaching $20,000 in expense, and yet I'm doing it here. You can get into class for simply an enrollment fee, and I'm actually very proud of that. Well, I think by the time you've come through our audio production technologies degree at Glendale College, that you're able to either operate your own studio or take a position in a recording studio doing music production or arrangement, doing recording of bands. We work on a lot of different styles of music. We have classes on mixing for different genres of music and musical performance, and even things like ear training and the ability to sight read. All of those things add to who you are as a producer. We have full sessions, so By recording 2 and 3, the students find their own projects to record, musicians or bands that they bring in. They're required to produce a whole disc recording with that band or artist. We also go through the process of acquiring a studio. I even take them through the process of applying for a loan and creating a 5-year term for a studio to become profitable. I'd really like to see them become solvent in their audio business, regardless of the specific type of business, within a 5-year period.